neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Oh, I wasn't prying. I didn't realise there was a problem.
Stephen sees things one way and I don't, that's all. He gets angry sometimes.
Just how angry does he get?
I did this in a cupboard in the surgery. It's my own stupid fault.
Is this your own stupid fault? Beverley, you must let us help you. What's this man doing to you?
It's nothing, Helen. Really. It's nothing for you to worry about. You've got enough on your plate as it is.
Am I your friend?
I hope so.
Then don't you think not knowing is going to worry me? Perhaps I can help.
I doubt it.
Try me.
I told Stephen that things weren't working out between us, that the relationship wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And I'm afraid he didn't take it very well.
So he hit you?
Not exactly. I mean, we were both angry and one thing led to another and... Yes, he hit me. I wouldn't have thought him capable of it. I lifted up my hand to protect myself in case he did it again. He grabbed me by the wrist and he started screaming at me.
Oh, you never know what lies beneath the surface.
I've known the man for 5 years. He's always been obsessive. It's getting worse. He's jealous of everything. He's jealous of my friends. He's jealous of my work. He's continually making demands on me. And now this. I'm scared, Helen. For the first time in my life, I'm really, really scared.
Sit down, sit down.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to burden you with all this sordid nonsense.
It isn't sordid. And it isn't nonsense. But it's certainly not the sort of thing that you should suffer in silence.
So, that's our next step. Pass the suspender, will you?
Wouldn't you be better off with the shifter?
Look, if I wanted a shift, I would have asked for one.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
Me mechanic, you apprentice. How about you just listen and do what you're told? You might learn something that way.
G'day, Charlene, Tony. How's it all going?
Ace. Just ace.
Hello, Jim. Great. Couldn't be better.
Whose is this?
It belongs to a bloke I bumped into at the pub, Mario Martinelli. He was whinging about lousy service and unreliable mechanics, so I told him what a fantastic operation we had going here, so he decided to give us a go.
Well done.
And the good thing about it, he owns 2 more cabs. And he's got a lot of mates who are owner drivers. So it could mean some new business with any luck.
Well, that's great. I'm really impressed, Tony. Looks like we've got ourselves a real hotshot.
No, I suppose that's one way of putting it.
Now, what can we do for you?
Oh, well, I wanted to ask you a bit of a favour, actually. I realise you've got your hands full at the moment, but there's this bloke who he'd like to learn a bit more about working on cars. He's very good with his hands. I suppose you'd call him a skilled amateur. Anyway, he's prepared to help out for nothing.
Oh, suits me. As long as he doesn't mind doing what he's told.
Oh, I think I can do that.
Oh, you mean you're the bloke?
Well, I thought it was about time I took a more active interest in my investment. Well, that's my excuse anyway.
Hey, you're the boss. Your wish is my command.
You sure you don't mind? I mean, I really enjoy tinkering with mechanical things, and well, I get a bit sick of being chained to the office desk down at the engineering works.
Well, when do you think you can start?
Well, not now. I want to go home and check on Helen, but maybe tomorrow morning.
No problem.
Thanks.
Talk about sucking up to the boss. Your wish is my command. I'm surprised you didn't call him sir.
It's called friendly cooperation. Do you know what that is? We could do with some here. Look, I know I got off to a bad start by pushing your brother into the pool. And I'm sorry I did it. But do you reckon we could start again, eh?
Sorry. I choose my friends very carefully.
You hardly know me.
I know enough. Now come on, we're going to get this finished or what?
Of course, I can't blame it all on Stephen. I mean, I must have done something to make him behave that way.
I wouldn't have thought so.
A man like Stephen doesn't just lash out like that for no reason.
Beverley, there is no excuse for violent behaviour.
But he surprised himself as much as he surprised me. And he apologised profusely. He was in tears.
Will you accept his apology next time it happens?
I don't think it will happen again.
I suppose you come across this sort of thing with some of your patients.
Many times.
What opinions have you formed on domestic violence?
If a man acts violently once, the chances are that he'll do it again and again.
And there's only one way to prevent that from happening, isn't there?
I know. But it isn't as easy as it sounds. As a doctor, I tell these women they have to get out of the relationship, but only a handful of them ever do. I suppose you just never think it will happen again. Until finally it does.
Well, that sounds like Jim.
Oh, no, I don't want him to see me like this. I don't want him asking questions.
But he's your friend. He cares. He might want to help.
Well, he can't. I'll sort this out in my own way. Please, don't say anything to him.
All right, if that's what you want.
You promise me?
Yes, I promise.
Hello, Jim.
Beverley? This isn't a professional call, is it?
No, strictly social. However, I do have patients to attend to. Thanks for afternoon tea help.
My pleasure. Bye.
Bye.
I certainly have a way with women, don't I? As soon as I walk into the room, they run for their lives.
Another one bites the dust. Her name was Margaret. Sounded about 93 in the shade.
Not doing too well, are we?
Oh, cheer up. A few to go yet.
Yeah. Matthew, Michael, Molly,
But
Maud.
never say die until all the other horses have crossed the line. Okay, fingers crossed.
Hello?
G'day. I'm trying to track down a Mr. Malcolm Clarke. I was wondering if you could help me.
Sorry, I don't know him. You must have the wrong number.
But I looked it up in the book. Are you sure? Mr. Malcolm Clarke. He used to live in Perth.
Never heard of him, sport.
Friendly sort of bloke.
What happened?
Search me. He wasn't exactly helpful. You need a thick skin for this sort of lark, I can tell you.
There. Now, don't move until it's time to go to bed, and if you want anything, just yell, OK?
There's no need to treat me as if I were on my last legs.
I'm not. I'm looking after you because you always look after me.
Thank you, darling.
Luce, how about going and making a start on those dishes out there?
Oh, I get it. You want to talk to Gran alone.
How you feeling?
Spoilt. How about you?
Bewildered. Beverley couldn't wait to get away from me this afternoon.
Oh, don't worry about it. She was in a hurry, that's all.
No, there's something wrong. But I can't get close enough to ask her about it. She's avoiding me.
Well, I'm sure if it concerned you, she'd speak to you about it.
There is something wrong with Beverley, you know.
Lucy, dishes.
She's not happy with Stephen.
How do you know that?
Because she told me. Well, not exactly, but I asked her if she was happy and she wouldn't say. And if you're happy, you say so, don't you?
Not necessarily.
Yes, you do. And you're her friend, Dad. You should do something about it.
How can I if she doesn't want me to?
I don't think she knows what she wants at the moment. Do you, Gran?
Oh, don't ask me.
Why won't you let me drive you back to Lassiter's?
Because I'm depressed and I might feel better after a walk.
Don't suppose you'd consider giving up this searching stuff?
Not until I've exhausted all the possibilities.
I reckon we've just about done that.
No, we haven't. Well, a few people didn't answer, and there was that guy you said sounded a bit funny. Well, one of them's my father, I know it.
All right, look, supposing one of them is, then what?
I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
Well, what I mean is, it doesn't sound like Malcolm Clarke really wants to be found.
He only wants to keep away from Eileen, not me.
I guess so.
I just want to meet him.
Look, I don't want to see you get hurt, that's all.
Well, I'd rather risk that than spend the rest of my life wondering what he was like. Are you backing off?
What? Me? Back off? Puh. What's the next step, Agatha Christie?
Well, start knocking on doors and hope that he answers one of them.
You reckon you'd recognise him?
Well, I've seen his photo. It was taken a long time ago, but people don't change all that much.
Right, when do we start?
Tomorrow morning, early. Can you spare some more time?
Oh, probably.
Great.
How about I meet you at the coffee shop at 8:30?
You're a good friend, Henry. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Oh, morning. Any chance of getting a milk and a couple of peanut butter sandwiches for breakfast?
Well, I'm only looking after the place for 5 minutes. Mike's gone to get some change, but yeah, I can help you out.
Well, at least you're still speaking to me. I've been giving the matter some thought, and tossing your boyfriend into the pool the other day was definitely the wrong thing to do. I apologise.
On Henry's behalf, I accept your apology. He's not my boyfriend, though.
He's not?
No, we're just good friends.
Oh, well, then he wouldn't mind if us newcomers went out and explored the place some night.
I don't suppose you would, but I can't.
Why not? I'm a nice guy. Sometimes, when I'm not dunking people. And I hardly ever do that.
I've got some important family business to attend to. I'm afraid I don't have time to socialise at the moment.
Not even one night?
No. But, if you were to ask me in a few days' time, I might have a different answer.
Is that a definite maybe?
I think so.
I'll keep in touch then.
Good.
Romeo giving you a hard time?
No. We were just chatting about the difficulties of being new in town.
Well, you don't have to worry about that, because Uncle Henry's here to look after you, isn't he?
I know. Did you manage to get some time off?
Yep, all teed up with the boss.
Right. Well, as soon as Mike gets back, we'll head off then.
Okay.
Hi there, apprentice. All set to get into it.
Yep, in a minute.
What's that you got?
Well, it's the old distributor from Mrs. Carter's Mini. Gave us some new points and a new rotor. Just what Willie needs.
Oh, no, you don't.
Huh?
All old parts get returned to their owner. That's my standard policy.
What the heck's Mrs. Carter going to do with a worn-out distributor?
She'll probably chuck it, but at least you won't be complaining about overcharging or putting in reconditioned parts instead of new ones.
Greg would have let me take it.
Yeah, well, I'm not Greg, and that's the way I want things done, all right? And I'm not real happy about you working on that old wreck during business hours.
For your information, I wasn't. I got here early.
Good.
You should be pleased anyway. Working on Willie's good practice for me.
You'll get all the practice you need in there. Oh, look, don't take it so personally. All apprentices cop a bit of flack.
When you're around anyway.
The best thing is, when you qualify, you get to dish it out onto someone else. Now, give us a smile. Close. Now give us a shifter.
Why are you so cheery anyway?
Ah, I just had some good news. There I was thinking that Sally and your brother were an item, but she just told me that she's a free agent. So it looks as though I might still be in there with a chance. Oh! Jim, all ready for the first lesson, eh?
Oh, unfortunately, no. I've got a bit much on today.
What happened to your foot? Butterfingered apprentice, occupational hazard. This looks like a potential customer. Excuse me.
So how are you getting on with Tony? Is he a good teacher?
All right, I suppose. A bit bossy, though. Are you going to keep him on?
Well, I will if he'll stay. He's only been here a couple of days and he's already attracting new business.
Not a patch on Greg.
Well, maybe not, but I haven't had any complaints yet.
You will. When he starts treating the customers the same way he treats me, there's going to be big trouble. I reckon you should start looking for someone else. Do this, do that. Such a smart aleck.
Which is precisely why I hired him to teach you.
Thanks.
I went to a lot of trouble to find a good mechanic who's prepared to take you on, you know.
I know. He's just such a know-all.
Now listen here. I realise that you are my daughter-in-law. But you can't expect to have everything your own way. A first-year apprentice has to expect a little bit of do this, do that.
Yeah, I don't mind that. But there's better guys for the job. It's your business I'm worried about.
I've learned a few things over the last 20 years, Charlene. One of them is how to run a business. You with me?
Yeah.
22, this is it.
Good.
Ready? Oh, good morning. Mrs. Clarke?
Yes?
Excellent. We're conducting a national opinion survey as a part of research that's being done into a new product.
Oh, I see. What is it?
Chocolate-flavoured toothpaste.
Oh, really?
Yes, clever idea, isn't it? 200 names have been selected at random, and if people are interested, they will receive a 3-month supply just so we can find out what you all think.
Oh, sounds terrific. Especially for the kids. Well, I'll be in that.
Great. Let's just check out a few details. Now, you're Mrs. Malcolm Clarke.
Oh, no. My husband's name's Martin.
Oh, a small computer error. Malcolm must be your father-in-law.
No, my father-in-law's called Jeff. I don't know any Malcolm Clarks.
None at all.
I'm afraid not.
Well, there goes your free toothpaste.
Sorry, Mrs. Clarke, as Henry said, a small computer error. Are you trying to get us arrested or something?
Well, I thought it was a pretty good spiel myself. Hey, I wonder if anyone's ever thought of actually making chocolate-flavoured toothpaste. I mean, you could make a fortune with it.
Prawns, spring rolls, special fried rice, and beef and black bean sauce.
Ah, thank you.
Here's some fan mail for you.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, Hillary and Frank Darcy. Lovely.
Hi, Gran. Hi, Dad.
Hi, darling.
Hi.
We made lentil soup in home ec this morning, so I thought I'd bring some home for lunch. But it looks as though someone got in before me.
Oh, what a shame. Never mind.
Oh, well, we'll have to have the soup later. Shall I put it in the fridge and bring out some chopsticks and bowls?
That's the best idea you've had all day.
Now, listen to this. I don't know what you did for Chrissy, but the visit certainly did her a power of good. She's not the shy and introverted little girl we knew before.
And in the next one, he'll be asking you to undo whatever it was we did.
Yeah. Oh, this is wonderful. He's coming to town soon. And he says he's looking forward to meeting my delightful family.
Chrissy must have given us a glowing report.
Well,
Aren't you going to read Hillary's?
she'll only spoil my appetite.
Why?
It'll be full of questions about you and Beverley, and she'll expect me to reply immediately.
We'll just give her the facts.
Which facts?
That Jim and Beverley are no more, but that she is very happy with a fella called Stephen. She is, isn't she?
Is what?
Happy with Stephen.
How on earth should I know?
I don't know. You women talk about these things.
Not always.
Come on, Helen. I know when you're trying to hide something from
Oh, don't be silly, Jim.
If there's something wrong with Beverley, I'd like to know.
Look, if I could tell you, I would. Believe me. Now, I am ravenous. I'm going to see how Lucy's getting on with the bowls and the chopsticks.
I'm running out of steam, Henry.
This one's the last one.
This is the guy who was a bit funny on the phone, isn't it?
Yeah, he didn't want to help us much, that's for sure.
Well, it's got to be him then.
Oh, we're never going to find out standing here all day, are we? Come on. Good morning, sir. We're conducting a national opinion survey for a major marketing company. We're interested in getting people's opinions on a new product. Names have been chosen at random for testing and free samples.
I don't buy door-to-door, son.
But this is something completely different, Mr. Clarke. You are Mr. Clarke, aren't you? Mr. Malcolm Clarke?
You're the bloke who rang me, aren't you?
Part of the survey.
I told you yesterday. I'm not him and I've never heard of him, so just shove off, will you?
Guess that's that then.
Yeah, I guess so. That was him, Henry.
He doesn't seem to think so.
It was so.
Des told me about you. You're Kate's daughter, aren't you?
And yours.